What's up, everybody? Thanks for watching today, baby. So today I was going to show you guys my latest flipper vehicle, and it is right here. 2005 Cadillac Escalade. Boy, she's looking good. So I actually lowered the front end of it just a little bit, about 1.5 inches, I'd say, just to kind of fit the theme of the vehicle. Since the vehicle has 22-inch wheels, it's probably going to be that type of person that wants it. So let's go ahead and take a walk around, and forgive me for the noise. We're out here on the main highway. So this thing is a one-owner vehicle. Baby, she clean. Check out the insides of this thing. It smells good in here. They really took good care of this thing. Carpet's still in good shape. Dash isn't all torn up. Heated seats, rear entertainment system. Man, this thing's in nice condition. Give me a bunch of extra mats. It's got heated seats in the rear and the front. Navigation. Woo! Tinted windows. Yeah. So I found this vehicle, and it has the 6-liter high output motor as well, Vortec 6-liter. So kind of come back here so you guys can hear me a little bit better. So it obviously it's the 4-wheel drive, all-wheel drive. It only has 131,000 miles on that bad boy, which is really low compared to most of those. I had one that had like 265,000 miles. And that was really hard to sell. I sold it really cheap. So I'm hoping with this one, since it's in such good condition and the Carfax history is perfect, it shows tons of maintenance records. They service this thing like every 1,500 miles. They were some rich people that lived up on a hill, so they really took good care of it. Can you guys see my breath? That's how cold it is in here. So yeah, guys, that vehicle, they were asking $6,000 for it. They were asking $6,000 for it as a private party, and hopefully you guys can hear me better now. And I had offered the guy, and $6,000 was already a good deal considering the Carfax, clean Carfax, and one owner. That was already a good deal. So I offered him $4,500 for it, and the first time I offered, he said that was too low, and I just said, well, keep me in mind, let me know. And that's what I always do when I lowball people, is I'll just send them my offer and tell them keep me in mind. And usually what will happen is, with this guy, it was like 3 days later, he had reached back out to me and he was like, hey, are you still interested in the Escalade? He's like, we'll go 5,000 on it. And I said, I'm still at 4,500 on it, let me know. And then I think it was like the next day he had reached out. So pretty much when I'm going through the private party, sending out offers, I'm just finding cars that look like they're in good condition, and I'm sending them offers. They're pretty much lowball offers, but I offer a quick cash sell, because people get so sick of dilly-dallying with tire kickers and people that have to get approved on their vehicles with the banks. I can just offer, I can come grab it today if you want. I just have to get the right price. It's kind of how I set it up. So he did hit me up the next day, said, all right, come get it, 4,500. Once he got to my price, I had asked him, I said, do you have the title in hand? Does the vehicle have any problems? Does it leak any fluids? Always ask that one. And he said, no, everything was good. So, okay. So now I have the bottom price, and he says there's no problems. So he's like, if you're going to try to offer any lower when you get out here, please don't waste our time or whatever. So I was like, okay, as long as it is what you said it is, I'll buy it for $4,500, which is below, I think that's priced right at rough trade-in value, which is a killer deal. That vehicle has a retail value on NADA, it's $8,500. So I get out there, it looks good, it runs good, it drives good, and I look underneath it, and wouldn't you know, plenty of leaky looking residue, and you can tell that it's leaking. So I called him on it. I was like, dude, you told me it didn't have any leaks. And it looked like it could have been the rear main seal, but I'm not 100% sure. I think it might have just been a loose oil filter, because it was literally pretty damn loose. I just grabbed it, and yeah, it was scarily looking loose. So I'm glad I checked that out. I hope that fixed the leak. It was just dripping a couple drops. I mean, it is what it is, you know. If it stops leaking, great. If not, then it just drips a couple drips occasionally. I think almost all of those Suburbans and Tahoes, they all leak almost. So I said, okay, well, that could be a severe leak. That could be a major repair, that the transmission has to come out and replace the rear main seal. So I said, I'm willing to roll the dice if you'll take $4,000 for it. I said I would have paid the $45,000 we agreed on if it had no problems and no leaks. And I pointed out the leak to him, and he said, let me go ask my wife. I always think it's so funny when people have to ask their wives. It's like, aren't you the man of the house, bro? Can't you make your own decision? But anyways, he went and asked the wife, and he came back out, and he was like, I'll meet you in the middle at $4,250. And then she came out, and she was like, I don't want to feel like you're ripping us off. I'm like, you guys told me it had no leaks. I drove all the way out here to get this vehicle. If you would have told me it had leaks, then I probably wouldn't even have came. That's kind of how I said it. So, and I showed her the leak, and I'm like, I'm just trying to get what's fair here, you know, trying to work out a fair deal. So we ended up coming to $4,250. It's got a brand new water pump, new oil change, new battery. I mean, this thing has really been maintained well. So I'm thinking I'll probably list it and see if I can just get lucky and maybe go for like $74.95 or somewhere around there. It would be nice to make a few $1,000s, but I'm not counting on that, but I'm definitely going to give that a shot. How I run my business so far is I like to try to maximize the profit. My cars are all paid for by myself, so I don't have to pay anybody. I don't have any overhead on my vehicles. So I'm more concerned with getting the highest dollar possible rather than just flipping them really quick for like low amounts. I like to kind of get the bigger profit cars if possible. So I'll probably try 7,500, see if I can get that in like the first month or two. And then if I don't get much interest by then I'll probably drop it down to 6,500, maybe 6,900, somewhere like there. We'll just kind of fill the market out and see how it goes. But I'm hoping with the low mileage, I think that will really be appealing to somebody. For a 2005, that's really low mileage. So, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. Do you think that's a good deal, what I paid for it, $4,250? And do you think my asking price is fair if I go for $7,500? I mean, that's still $1,000 under NADA retail, so they can be out the door with tax, title, and license for the book amount. So that's kind of how I'm looking at it at this point. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching, guys. I got more videos coming soon, so subscribe. Bye.